Collective. Up here with another intuitive message. I'm watching an episode of Desperate Housewives. It's funny because it's talking about this episode where her 3 little boys started stealing stuff from like all the neighbors' houses. Yeah. Being little, yeah, runaways. But it's funny because they're running, hiding from her, and the neighbor's like, what's going on? Like, oh, she's gonna spank us. And how she does it, when she gets them, she lines up 5 different things. She puts the belt, she puts the spatula, she puts a switch, stick from outside with, and she put like a paddle, like for table, the one you play table tennis. And I forgot the other thing she had. And she's like, the spatula, she's like, it has less wind resistance because of the air holes or blah, blah, blah. Like, they're like, no. She's like, okay, for a first time offense then, I have another option. If you swear you'll never do it again and you write a letter of apology, then I'll let you off this time. That's so funny. Yeah. Hulk, think first, finish. Think first, smash later. Emma Frost. If you think I'm cold now, just wait. Yeah, so I'm picking up on, that maybe someone's angry that someone's so cold with them. Mystique. Shattered mirror. What you see is never what you get. Skull. Something with somebody's skull. Nice. Okay. Gloves. Somebody's eye. So somebody's eye could have been shattered, or or shattered glass inside someone's eye. Glass could have gotten someone's eye. Okay, flowers. Yeah, I was picking up on flower delivery as well. Whoa. Boom. Hella. Let it all burn, right? I hate this misprint. This is a deck that I would like to order a second copy of because of the misprint it has here with Hella. That's not supposed to be Seize the Day. It's supposed to be, the one that Seize the Day is Captain America, Captain Marvel. Yeah, she's supposed to be Seize the Day. Hella is supposed to let it all burn. Okay? Yeah. All things must come to an end. That's what it is. I thought it was let it all burn. So, Hella. Okay. So, again, you see somebody with a mask. Green and just... Anyway, so all things must come to an end. Just as the goddess of death sought to bring about Ragnarok, she now creeps into your spread as a harbinger of endings. Okay, so this is the goddess of death. I need to remember that. I should write that on here. Goddess of death. Seize the day. I think I need to rewrite all things must come to an end on it as well. But I want to do it with like a nice, yeah, no, not a marker. No, not this one. Anyways, but I want to do that because... Anyways, I love this deck. This is one of the, you know, early decks that I used to use. I got it at Newberry Comics. Oh, just like this one. I got this one at Newberry Comics. This one at the mall. I got at Newberry Comics. I got this at the mall. This one and the devil one. Yeah, it's in that. I was actually thinking about pulling that out. The demon deck. Yeah. I think I have 2 of them, if I'm not mistaken. The Damon Tarot. No, I think I have 1. Damon might be significant. Anyways, okay, so she now creeps into your spread as a harbinger of endings. This doesn't mean a literal death, but transitioning from innocence to awareness. Misconceptions to truth. You are being confronted with the unexpected, and though it may feel as harsh as the touch of Night Sword, you must let go of the things that no longer serve you. Exactly. So somebody was confronted with something. That's what I was getting. So it might have ended up in a big old brawl, you know, where glass might have been shattered. It could have been a fight over cheating. Yeah. Maybe found something in someone's phone. Or... Anyway, so somebody may have tried to end something, okay? She now creeps. So she's creeping. Whoever this person tried to detach from. Yeah, okay, so that's what happened. So obviously somebody was exposed for their lies. Yeah, misconceptions to truth. Innocence to awareness. Being confronted with the unexpected. Though it may feel as harsh as the touch of the Night Sword, you must let go of the things that no longer serve you. Okay? Yeah, misty night. Yep. Are you sure it's answers you want? Somebody's looking back. Yeah. Okay, so... Knees. She has rips in her pants and the knees. I don't know. Point. Somebody's looking back. Those shoes. You see the shoes? I keep picking up on that. Okay, so about this man, okay, who is very known on social media or whatever, has a big following. He goes around, he went and cheated on his girl, okay, with another woman, and ended up stealing some shoes that were worth like $1,000 or more than $1,000. Some ugly ass shoes too, if you, considering, I don't know why, but yeah, they're like black shoes like that are like, you know, not shaped like usual. I forgot what the name of them were. But yeah, just very sophisticated, but, you know, expensive ass shoes. That's so crazy. So, inquisitive, curious, and the ultimate detective, Misty Knight will find the truth. Exactly. So, that's what the girl was saying. She's like, oh my God. She's like, I put it up, and literally by next day, social media have found him or whatever. And, you know, he's like calling, meeting up to return the shoes and shit. Like, yeah. So if you have been seeking answers, Misty is here to validate that you're on the right track. But are you sure you want to solve the mystery? Information cannot be unlearned. Exactly. And this card offers you the choice. The fuck was that? 3 times in a row. Ding dong. Ding dong. Ding dong. So somebody must have got mad notifications or something. on their phone, and it made someone suspect, like, why is your phone going off so many fucking times? Yeah. Information cannot be unlearned, and this card offers you the choice to either continue the hunt or make peace with the unknown. Okay. So somebody, it's always like, they always say, if you look for it, you're going to find it, or some shit like that. Like, I know what it means. Like if you got to look, you already know the damn answer kind of thing. Wiccan, self-control, never heard of it. Yeah. This is someone with no self-control. Somebody could have, like, yeah. You see how he's holding there? Like somebody could have grabbed onto somebody. You know what I'm saying? Grabbed him by the hand. And it was, yeah. Like the arm. Cape. Red cape. Okay? Like I'm getting like a bull charging, And was just trying to diffuse the situation, perhaps, with someone that had no self-control. Passionate and dynamic, Billy Kaplan gives off sparks wherever he goes. If Wiccan has materialized in your reading, you are conjuring some impulsive magic of your own. There is no need to rush headfirst into wherever you're going. And even though an uninhibited spirit keeps things inciting, make sure you're keeping yourself safe. Okay, so again, okay. Okay, so I'm getting that somebody, uninhibited. So somebody really didn't want things to come to an end. Okay. Somebody's looking back. At how disgraceful it was. Maybe for someone to kick them out. Get out of my house. Ready, steady, go. Hawkeye. Valkyrie. I keep picking up on this. You can because you must. All things must come to an end. Yeah. Hawkeye. Okay, so somebody knew. Okay. That somebody was looking forward to going on a different path or something. Yeah, you can because you must. Runa's path has been one of self-discovery, forcing her to accept her limitations and rediscover what she is capable of. You may be feeling like you are reaching the end of your stamina, but Valkyrie is here to infuse your reading with the emotional mental resources necessary to keep fighting. Yeah, I'm telling you. Somebody was doing magic. Okay? Yeah, somebody that didn't have the decency, literally, to admit that what they did. Like, you know what I'm saying? Admit their wrongs. They were just hell-bent on trying to do whatever to keep it going. Like, somebody that refuses to, they really were trying to do magic in order to keep somebody from being able to continue to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like they wanted somebody to end, okay? Somebody to be limited. Yeah, accept her limitations and rediscover what she's capable of. Somebody did not want somebody to really discover their strength, what they had inside, you know, what they were really capable of, okay? Yeah, they didn't want somebody to have the emotional, mental resources necessary to keep fighting. Somebody made somebody a target. Hawkeye. Instead of being supportive, they made somebody an enemy. Ready, steady, go. Hawkeye is calling you to shoot your shot. It's time to stop procrastinating. Take aim and propel yourself towards your target. This can be as simple as replying to the email you've been putting off for weeks or getting back into a meaningful routine after time away. No matter your goal, Hawkeye is shooting reminders your way that you are worth the investment in yourself. I don't know what I'm getting. Like somebody wanted you to continue to look back. Somebody wanted you to keep putting something off, okay? Didn't think that you would, yeah, put into yourself, yeah, in order to remind yourself that you are worthy, that you know what I'm saying? Somebody didn't want your confidence to be restored after a breakup. Petty. So petty. It could have ended really ugly. Really, really ugly. Yeah. I don't know. I keep picking up on the purple. The dark purple color. I don't know what that means. I know colors have meanings. Anyway, so, yeah, lockjaw. A good guard dog is hard to find. I keep picking up on that. Yeah. So, somebody feels bad that someone didn't have someone to protect them because it's in reverse while they were a target. Okay? So this could have been like a three-way thing. Like, you know, a love triangle that turned ugly. Oh, shit. Someone could have got shot. Yeah. Hawkeye. I mean, Domino. Sorry, Hawkeye's there. Yeah, somebody targeted someone thinking that since they were alone and didn't have, like, someone to protect them. This is what I'm getting. That, you know. But, yeah, see, I'm picking up on the one eye. You see? One eye Willie. Don't let one eye Willie get you down. So this is a karmic that is obsessed. Yeah, what are you really protecting? Iron Man. Spider-Man, places to be, webs to shoot. Domino. Yeah, somebody targeted someone thinking that they had no protection and that it would be an easy thing, you see? Somebody really didn't think that somebody was going to be able to figure this out about who was after them or, you know, yeah. and why maybe they were hesitant, so someone could have noticed that somebody was pulling away or something was different, but it was because somebody was trying to protect somebody. Okay? Iron Man. They didn't want someone to get suspicious of something, I guess. It's weird. Iron Man, what are you really protecting? Tony Stark makes an appearance when you are at risk for shutting others out. Encased in an impenetrable shell, Iron Man may be able to save the day, but that armor can't protect him from his worst enemy, himself. Perhaps you've been deflecting difficult conversations about how you're feeling, or maybe you're avoiding situations where you can't control your image. Right now, it's time to be vulnerable. Drop the bravado and process your emotions. Yeah. So somebody probably felt like it was a risk, and that's why they had to shut you out. That it was a risk, because of, they wanted to keep some, they felt like that was the best thing. Armor. Protect you from his worst enemy, himself. Spider-Man. Places to be, webs to shoot. Spider-Man may be a superhero with great power, but he also has the responsibilities of being a regular person. To him, it's equally important to take down the Sinister Six and make it to Aunt May's in time for dinner. Sound familiar? While you may not be slinging webs all around New York City, you're juggling just as much. And Spider-Man is here to advocate for your balance. You don't need to sacrifice your career for family or your relationships for professional success. You just need to balance the things that are important to you and be unapologetic about whatever they are. Places to be, webs to shoot. So I feel like somebody was trying to stay a way to balance things out. Yeah, balancing. They had too many responsibilities or something like that. You don't need to sacrifice your career for family or your relationship for professional success. They really felt like someone would be in danger if they were around them. Yeah, getting that. See the bubble, the magic. Yeah, seize the day. Captain Marvel fell out over Hela and Valkyrie. You can because you must. Outspoken, assertive, and confident, Captain Marvel knows her value and isn't afraid to fight for what she wants. Although she's encouraged to suppress her emotions to enhance her powers, she chooses to embrace them and becomes even stronger. When she blasts into your reading, it's to remind you of your greatness. Considering a new job, ready to pitch that dream project, Captain Marvel assures you that you will go higher, further, faster. Yeah, so this is exactly why. Somebody wanted to end things for somebody, okay? Because they see somebody who's confident, outspoken, knows her value, isn't afraid to fight for what she wants. They knew that they were suppressing somebody, okay, in order to be able to enhance their powers. Yeah. But somebody Yeah, I keep picking up on that. Like something about suppressing emotions. Someone's aggravated that someone's learning more and more how to keep their emotions in check when it comes to them or something. You know, somebody likes that reactive shit, you know, it's abusive. And somebody's more confident, assertive, and able to suppress, you know, any emotions or blah, blah. And anytime someone's powers get enhanced or skills become more or whatever, you know. Uh, yeah, anytime she's dreams, she chooses to embrace and becomes even stronger. Exactly. No matter what, you know, someone's been strong enough. And even though somebody is going through it down, is humble enough to realize that, but is humble enough to know that this isn't it over for me. This is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, never really down. Yeah. She chooses to embrace them and becomes even stronger. Exactly. Anytime you realize that, you know, you're down and you need a reset, you're able to do that. You're able to blast in. Yeah. And remind everybody of your greatness. Exactly. Every single time, you know, you might go through a low, you come back and you're sure that you can come back again. Higher, further, faster. Yeah. Nobody gonna break me down. Nobody gonna break my stride. Ain't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. All these hating ass wanna see you down, but you just gotta keep on moving. Yeah. Thanos. All that I seek is in my grasp. Doctor Doom. Control at all costs. Yeah. Yeah. This person. Yeah. That wants to control everything. Doesn't know how to handle. Let me answer the spider to the fly. Venom. Yeah. So somebody seems upset that there's always some kind of, yeah, somebody's always, yeah, something about conversation. Somebody, like I said, reactive. Somebody tries to have a conversation, control, blah, blah, something like that. When somebody's broken, yeah, if something's broken, make it better. That makes someone feel like it's not worth, you know? Yeah, the venom that gets into somebody's mind. It just pisses somebody off, like a lot. Yeah, pleasant human being. Wake up in the middle of the night, catches fire. Yeah. Hulk. Think first, smash later. So crazy. Yeah, wear the crown with honor. Yeah, somebody doesn't like when somebody is sure, yeah, of themselves. Yeah, spectrum, be blinded by the light. This is so crazy. Why would somebody do this, you know? Anyways, that's it for this one.